Horror is the perfect genre for short games. When a horror game knows how to end, it hits so much harder. So if you're looking for something short and sweet to play this Halloween, I've got 3 gems of spooky games coming at you. They're the ones you can play in one sitting, but you'll be thinking about them for weeks. I'll be sure to include links to each game in the description below, and if you're enjoying this video, please consider giving us a like or subscribing if you aren't already. Let's get into it. First up is World of Horror. This game feels like a Junji Ito manga meets Pokemon. It's a 1-bit roguelike horror turn-based RPG. It doesn't really fit into that many boxes, but it does capture an uncanny sense of cosmic dread. It builds tension and doesn't rely on jump scares. You play as an ordinary person in a cursed seaside town, investigating urban legends before an old god awakens. It's part mystery game, part roguelike, part psychological breakdown. Every decision you make pushes up a doom meter, a literal countdown to the apocalypse. The game is quietly asking, how much do you want to live? And then it punishes you for saying, a lot. No cheap jump scares here, just creeping existential tension. There's not even enough screen real estate here. You open a door and you see something wrong in 12 pixels, but your imagination fills in everything else. There's no lighting tricks, there's no motion capture, just the raw, uncanny horror of your own brain. It is pure cosmic dread, and it proves that horror isn't about fidelity, it's about feeling. World of Horror is a roguelike, so levels change every time you play them, and you'll definitely get a few hours of fun out of it. It's available for about $20 on PC and consoles. Next up is a game that you've probably heard about, unless you're living under a rock, Exit 8. It's a short, first-person psychological horror game that traps you in a looping underground walkway. White tiles, humming lights, everything is clean and normal, and then something tiny changes. The game trains you on what the hallway's supposed to look like, and then you round a corner and you reach what appears to be the same hallway again. If nothing looks strange, you keep going. But if something is off, you turn around. Now, that is the whole game. You could beat it in about 5 minutes, but you won't. It's gonna take you a while to know what you're looking for, and part of the fun comes in investigating all of the wrong things. Some of them are very creepy. It is really the essence of liminal horror. It's fear that comes not from violence, but from that quiet, dreamlike feeling that the world you're in isn't quite the real world anymore. And if you've been to Japan and spent some time in the Tokyo Metro, everything about that aesthetic is captured beautifully here. And yeah, it's now being made into a feature film. Exit 8 is not a long game, but there is a good reason to replay it and discover all of the anomalies. It's about $4 and it's available on consoles and PC. Now, my #1 favorite horror game of all time, PT, is truly worth a play if you can figure out a way to hack it onto your PlayStation. But my third game here feels a bit like a spiritual successor. You wake up in a dark, decaying house. There's a Polaroid camera in your hands and a voice is calling you by name. That's Madison. It's a psychological horror game that uses photography as both a tool and a torment. You take pictures to reveal what you can't see. Symbols on walls, doorways that shouldn't exist. Sometimes you take a photo and realize that the monster was standing behind you the whole time. It's that kind of horror game. But what I love about Madison is it doesn't rely on random jump scares. You know they're coming and you press the shutter button anyway. And it's not just scary, it's really beautifully designed. The puzzles are clever, the pacing is tight, and the camera mechanic, it feels like something that Kojima himself might have dreamed up. It's about 5 hours long, which is exactly right. Any longer and it would break you. Any shorter and it wouldn't really get as deep under your skin as it does. For me, Madison is the rare horror game that's not just terrifying, it's enjoyable. You will be scared out of your mind, but you'll also be smiling because every moment feels handcrafted to make you suffer in the most delightful way. So yeah, horror and short games are the perfect pair. You don't have to commit to a 20-hour slog. You just sit down and let one sitting wreck you. And if you can stomach it, turn the lights up, turn the volume up, put headphones in, light a candle, set the mood, and go on a journey. They are proof that the scariest thing a game can do isn't jump out and yell, "Boo!" That's fucking stupid. But there's something even scarier about a game forcing you to listen to the sound of your own heartbeat. Drop me a comment below and let me know which of these spooked you the most. And if I missed your favorite scary game, let me know what it is. I'm always looking for new games to cover in this series. I'll include a link to all of these games in the description below, as well as a link to our Substack where we go into more detail about what it's like to build a game studio in 2025. Until next time, I'm Elliot from Human Computer. Thanks for watching.